Hi, my name's Nicole Dore,
And my name is Patsy Fox.
and we're doing our presentation on the Sundance Film Festival. The Sundance Film Festival originally started its creation in 1969, but the first festival did not truly occur until 1985. The creator of the festival was Robert Redman. It is currently held in Park City, Utah, and Salt Lake City, Utah, every year in January. This festival started to showcase young filmmakers and their creations. The festival's intention was to inspire these filmmakers to go on to produce more films and inspire other filmmakers to pursue their dreams. The films shown at the festival mainly consist of independent films, documentaries, and international films from all over the world, including Japan, Tokyo, Europe, and the USA. At the festival, young filmmakers view film showings, participate in many labs, ask questions at panels, watch live music, and are inspired by live media all day. A ticket to the Sundance Film Festival starts with the lowest price of $300 that is valid for only Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and access to the Grand Theater in Salt Lake City. Whereas the highest pass on the website sells for $4,000 ticket price, and it is valid all days from January 23rd to the 28th, and you get access to all the screenings in all the theaters with one official photo that is credential.
Robert Redford originally got his inspiration in 1969 after purchasing 5,000 acres of land after playing his role as Butch Cassidy in The Sundance Kid. That year, he opened the Sundance Mountain Resort to the public and had majority of the land as a wilderness preserve. In 1980, Robert Redford gathered a group of his colleagues and friends in Sundance, Utah. They all examined the institute and saw the potential that it had. Currently, the Sundance Institute holds over 15 labs for filmmakers to go to.
In 1981, the Sundance Institute held the first lab of 15 independent filmmakers to develop their own original creations. Currently, the Sundance Film Festival is open for a 10-day showcase. This 10-day showcase shows off independent, narrative, documentary, and international films. In 1986, the Sundance Film Festival began foreign exchange programs in Latin America and also in Japan. This built a lot of ties with many different international artists all over the world that partook in a Sundance Film Festival that later happened in Tokyo. This international exchange created opportunities for so many different storytellers that partook all over the world. When comparing independent films and the Sundance Film Festival, they can be both very, very similar and very, very different. An independent film is also known as a television program or a film not created by a big budget Hollywood company. Independent films produce at least 500 different films and many hours in the television programming, each usually generated more than 4 billion every single year. In years to come, independent films only raced higher and even higher than 70%. Without the help of this festival, many actresses and actors wouldn't have been able to win Grammys. Productions wouldn't have been able to win Tonys. Movies wouldn't have been able to win Oscar awards. And so many doors would not be open today if it wasn't for this festival. Independent filmmakers mostly relied on this festival to help educate and make themselves more knowledgeable and stronger in the filmmaking world. By doing so, they followed the dream that is to inspire other young filmmakers to follow their true passions, which is film. The Sundance Film Festival is the golden ticket to becoming a popular independent filmmaker in the industry. In contrast, though, the Sundance Film Festival did not only show independent films, they also showed international films and documentaries, as we previously discussed. So even though the Sundance Film Festival was very, very monumental for the independent film movement, it did not 100% carry independent films to the place it is now today. Many independent films became popular due to the variety of plots and twists that they were offered in comparison to the bigger Hollywood filmmakers.
How this Sundance Film Festival has changed over time is really starting in the early 2000s. In the 2000s itself, the festival ventures into a digital domain. It was first a huge debate whether they wanted to keep Sundance where it was or turn it digital. But as technology got stronger, artists and head filmmakers had so much more options to make film. A fun fact that this was the first festival to offer a digital projection. The next years to come, from 2005 to 2007, the theater went global during these years and expanded to Croatia, Poland, East Africa, and in the islands of Manda. From the years 2010 to 2014, they channeled their new independent voices. During this time, they had one goal to ensure that innovative stories continued to be developed and heard by all. In 2012 and 2014 are the two major years when the festival went abroad in short tours throughout the United States. The goal of this tour was to help build community and help broaden the scale of different audiences. They also came out with the Sundance Film Festival in London in 2012. These goals were so that they connect on a broader scale to the community. Hong Kong shortly was added to the short film tour. This transaction happened because of the passion people had for their industry and they wanted to be a part of it. When comparing a film shown at the Sundance Film Festival and comparing a film that we watched in this class, the two that we chose was the Reservoir Dogs that came out in 1992 and the Sundance film that was shown, My Vida Loca. We are comparing these two because they are similar in many ways. In the Reservoir Dogs, they're on a heist together to complete a job. It is men that all come together to do that job. In My Vida Loca, it was about a group of girls that join a gang.
The Sundance Film Festival displayed many films to the audience members and fellow filmmakers. The following films were shown at many of the festivals throughout the many years. Daughters of the Dust, that came out in 1991. Slacker, that came out in 1990. Paris is Burning, that came out in 1991. In the Soup, that came out in 1992. El Mariachi, that came out in 1993. The movie Clerks that came out in 1993. The movie Hoop Dreams that came out in 1994. Mi Vita Loca that came out in 1994. Last but not least, Reality Bites that came out in 1994.
Risk can be the catalyst that propels you forward. Some other fun facts about the Sundance Film Festival is in 2015 they came out with an Investing in Young Filmmakers program. This institute's program ignited fellowship programs that provided a curated festival experience for filmmakers in the age group of 18 to 25 years old. In 2018, they came out with showcasing episodic storytelling. This festival was part of programming for several years in 2018, and they also were a part of the indie episodic category that was officially introduced in the showcase that year as well.
The Sundance Film Festival's presentation references.